Youth, you have the 22 of Logano, the 3 of TyDillon, Elliott Sadler, all race winners. On the high side, you have Brennan Poole, William Byron.
It's so difficult for Joey Logano with this aero package. It appears to me that it's easier to get runs from both the bottom.
Oh, around goes the 48 of Brennan Poole. He was running second. He collects the 3 of TyDillon. Caution comes out again.
Unbelievable that those cars don't go back up the racetrack and only 2 cars were involved. We've seen this, Jeff, time and time again. The accidents come from the front of the field.
And not too bad of damage on the 48 of Brennan Poole. The 3-car Ty, his damage is much worse.
Brennan Poole sideways collects the 3 of TyDillon.
And from the quarter panels, hurt a little more than I thought, but if he can get back without the left rear tire blowing and doing more damage.
This was with 8 to go.
They just got misaligned. The 9 of William Byron was pushing the 48 of Brennan Poole, and you saw the 48 move. He made a move, and when he did, they no longer were lined up, and that shoved the 48 into being sideways.
Jeff, you know, the tri-oval isn't, talked about like a corner, but the cars get very light. So right here on the straightaway, as they get into the tri-oval, like you said, they just get misaligned. And right here, it amazes me. So fortunate that the 48 goes back down the racetrack. Those cars to his right, there's nowhere for them to go. If he comes back up the racetrack, it turns into a multi-car crash.
See, right here, Brennan Poole almost looks like he wanted to move to the outside to make a move, and it just misaligned the bumpers, and the 9 of William Byron's behind him and spins him around. But Steve, your point about the tri-oval is right. The worse the car drives is in the tri-oval.
9. Yep. 00 in your lane. Stay 45.
It's just such an odd place on the racetrack, Rick. You're turning the wheel, but there isn't the vertical load of the banking to help the grip, and you see how light that 48 car was. And the poor 3 of TyDillon, he was doing nothing wrong, riding in his lane, trying to probably back up to the 1 to get a run, and the 48 comes across his bumper.
Yeah, I want to be clear. When I said it looked like the 48 of Poole was trying to make a move to the outside, I don't think he was. It looked like he was, but that was because William was pushing him. And in the trial, the car just isn't loaded. It doesn't have the downforce. It doesn't have the grip. He hit him, and it